Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a splendid start to your weekend. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my pretty large haul for the Sephora Spring Savings event that begins today for Rouge. I am so excited about this one. Before we get started, I did want to mention that today's video is in sponsorship with Sephora, so thank you so much to Sephora for sponsoring this video. I'm so happy to be working with them once again. So like I mentioned before, we are in the midst of the Sephora Spring Savings event. So if you are Rouge, it begins today and it goes through April 19th. You can use the code OMGSPRING as many times as you'd like for 20% off. For VIB, this begins on April 13th, ends on April 19th. You can use the same code OMGSPRING for 15% off. And then for insiders, it begins on April 15th. It goes through April 19th. You can use the same code OMGSPRING as many times as you'd like for 10% off. I will have the link down below if you guys want to sign up for the Sephora Beauty Insider program. They have this event twice a year and you're able to just get amazing goodies for a reduced price tag. There are 3 ways to shop at Sephora, so you can purchase items online, have it shipped to you. You can also, of course, go into the store to see what the vibe is like and purchase goodies through there. And you can also purchase items online but have it picked up in store if that's something that works better for you. All right, let's get started with all of the goods that I picked up. Of course, all of these items will be linked down below. If you do purchase through the links, I do make a small commission. And as always, I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get started with this. We got some solid stuff. Okay, so I typically do like to pick up a perfume during the spring savings event just because if I'm able to get the percentage off, I'm like, yes, why not? So this is the Valentino Donna perfume. I also recently reviewed the Sephora Favorites Hello Kit. And in there, I received a sample of this perfume. Fell absolutely in love. Finished a little one off. It wore beautifully throughout the day. So I definitely wanted to pick up the full size to have in my collection. Gorgeous, let me tell you. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce size. Let's spray it. Let's just relive that moment for now. Yum, okay. The scent type of this is warm floral. So if you guys like warm florals or you like my sense of smell, let me tell you. Delish. Like, you will be asked, hey, like, what perfume are you wearing? Valentino Donna. Then I picked this beauty up from Tatcha. It's the Dewy Skin Cream. I've been wanting this, the full size of this, for ages now, so I'm so happy to have it in my life at the moment. I've gone through a few deluxe sizes of these, so I know it's one that I enjoy, that I love. The packaging is 10 out of 10 with them. It also comes with a really cute little spoolie like up on top here, which I think is so genius, and it just kind of like tucks its way in there. This has a nice light scent. The cream is also purple, and I generally like to use this for the nighttime. It has a great feel to it. It moisturizes, it sinks deep into the skin. I would say it's especially perfect for those who have dry or mature skin. You can really feel the vibe of this one. Also, I love using this underneath makeup. So sometimes I'll skip primer and I'll just put this on. I feel like it adds a nice dewy effect to the skin, and then foundation just sits so perfectly on this. Love this. I love it so much. Then I picked up 2 of these skin tints. I'm thrilled about these. This right here is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This just released to Sephora site. Fenty just dropped it. I picked mine up in the shade number 2, and it works out pretty well. It's actually what I have on my face today, so if you like how I look, you know what I'm saying, this is what is on. There's 1.08 fluid ounces of product in here. It also does say that it is for all skin tones and blends and blurs to instant perfection. It's light as air and it gives you light to medium coverage. Love the packaging, by the way. It has like a nice mush to it, so really easy to apply. The lid just kind of like twists off. A little bit, I would say, goes a long way. I find that you could wear this in a more natural way, or you could build up to medium coverage, which is pretty much what I did today, and I love how it looks on the skin, let me tell you. Fenty does amazing with her complexion products. I would say this right here is no exception. If you're looking for a nice lightweight blurring skin tint, this is beautiful on the skin, and I could almost see like a blurring effect. I've used this with a primer and without. I think it's fine with both. I think it's perfect with both, so just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna test this out a little bit more to see how I can kind of work it in different ways, and I'll keep you posted video. But so far, I'm so happy with it. It's so cute also. It's like such a small guy. I also picked up the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. So one of my subscribers raves about this, like raves. She mentioned she has drier skin, so I figured this would work out for me. Ilia is also a newer brand to me, like somewhat of a newer brand. I haven't tried much from them, but definitely want to see what the vibe is like. This is a super popular product by them. It has SPF 40, and I picked mine up in the shade S T5 Bomb. This does have great packaging. It has like a dropper applicator to it. I did pick up a little bit of a deeper shade only because I feel like this would probably be my going into summer shade, and if I get, you know, slightly self-tanned, this should work out well. It does also mention that it has niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to be good for the skin. I love the fact that it has SPF, so I don't have to go in with SPF and then this. I can just go in with this and call it a day. This is fragrance free, which I think is fantastic. If you are sensitive to scents, maybe this would be something you would enjoy. I actually also like the fact that it says it helps to balance skin and improve elasticity. I need that. I want that. I can't wait to use this. It sounds amazing. I will keep you posted for sure. This might be my new baby. I don't know. It's like a tie between these two maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Next, I picked up the Sol de Janeiro, or is it Sol de Janeiro? Let me know. I really don't know, but I think it's Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright Cream. So they have this size for, I want to say, one second here, $20, which I think is pretty good for the brand. And then they have the bigger Big Daddy size for $45. I figured I would pick up the small one just to see what the vibe is like, if I'm feeling the scent or I'm not. And I have to tell you guys, I think I enjoyed this scent more than the original one. And the original one is pretty good. So the scent type is warm florals, just like the Valentino. They're both in the same kind of family. Apparently, I love those kind of scents. So good, not headachy at all, and it just smells delicious. Some keynotes are black amber plum, vanilla woods, and then jasmine bloom. When I received this box, the first thing that I did was smell this. I was like, okay, am I gonna love this? Am I gonna hate it? Because I'm very sensitive to scents. Delicious. I think that I'm gonna pick up the full size after this one's gone because I could see it being a staple in my routine. It smells so good. Next, I picked up the Kosås Air Brow Fluff and Hold Treatment Gel. So this is a newer item that Kosås recently released. Kosås is a brand that I am slowly getting into. The few items that I've tried out from them, I really enjoyed. So when I saw they released this, I was like, so cute, must pick up. I picked mine up in the shade Brown Black. I'm gonna be changing my hair color to black completely, so I picked up one of the deeper shades of this, even though my hair is somewhat pretty dark still, but I want it to be darker. So yeah, I figured this color would work out well. The packaging of this is seriously on another level. I cannot express that enough. Super cool. It also has like a good click to it, so when you open and close it, you know it's opened and closed. I like that it says Kosås over the whole like product, and the applicator is pretty nice. It's not hujongo, but it's not tiny either. It's just like perfectly perfect. It seems like it also has baby fibers to really give your brows a nice fluffy effect. I've tried other like tinted brow gels, and I think this one is a pretty good one. It also seems to hold your brows in place. I have a little bit of this on my brows today. So far, so good. I'll keep you posted for sure once I use this a little bit more, but this definitely has a vibe. All right. I have a clear one too, which I think is amazing because I love to use that here and there as well. So I'm probably gonna pick up the clear one down the road. Then I picked up the Natasha Denona Mini Love Palette. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I did already purchase this for myself and I did a first impression. I've been using it a ton as well, but I actually wanted to gift this to Emma. I'm not gonna swatch it or anything just because it's gonna be her own palette. This is beautiful. I wanted her to test out the Natasha Denona formula, and I felt like this palette really is a true representation of what her palettes have to offer, like the bigger palettes. Plus, I love the color story of this one. I feel like it would look good on anyone and everyone. Easy to work with. You get 3 mattes and 2 metallics. So nice on the eye. From the little ones that she has, this right here is my absolute favorite. I feel like for the $25 price tag, it's just such a solid item, you know? If you haven't tried it, it's amazing. Then I have this right here from Shiseido. This is a repurchase for me. It's the Express Smoothing Eye Masks with pure retinol. So they have the 3-pack for I think $17, and then they have this pack with 12 for I want to say $70. So a little bit up there, yes, I have to agree, but hear me out on this. The way this makes your under eyes look and feel, like it makes me feel so much more youthful, so much more awake, so much more hydrated, so much more alive. Those are some of the main things I look for in an under eye mask, and I've tried a few that I liked. They were okay, but this I've repurchased numerous amounts of times. That is saying something. I have the Big Daddy box here. I used one of these this morning when I was getting ready. It's more of like a cloth-ish material. Each eye patch. Each eye mask is pretty saturated, not overly saturated, but not dry either. I leave it on for like 15 minutes and I promise you guys, I feel like I'm 10 years younger. So I really, really love these. It does say to use 2 to 3 times a week, which is typically what I do, and I've been seeing a difference, and I'm very picky with these kind of things because I'm like, okay, please, these things don't really work, you know? This works. All right, this works. It's so good. Next, I picked up one of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Masks. I've been wanting to get into these like skin masks, sheet masks. I have a few in my bathroom, but I'm not like crazy over any of them. A bunch of you guys recommended the Tatcha one. You mentioned that it was your holy grail. So I picked one of these up. It says for normal to dry skin, which is perfect for me because I do have dry skin. So we'll see how this performs. I have really high hopes for this. So far, anything and everything I've tried from Tatcha was amazing. So I'm excited to put this to the test to see what the vibe is like. You know those nights where you just kind of like chilling and living. You got your glass of wine in one hand, your mask on, and you have Ginny and Georgia playing on Netflix. That's my speed at the moment. Next, I picked up a nail polish kit. I haven't purchased a nail polish kit in a hot minute. I'm very like, I would say picky or pretty selective when it comes to polishes. I don't want to accumulate thousands, but I do want to pick out ones that I feel like I will enjoy and love and use, of course. So this is from Nails Inc. Nails Inc. has tons of different little kits you could choose from on Sephora's site, which I think is amazing. This is the Relationship Status Proud Kit. How cute is that? So it's the Rainbow Nail Polish Trend Set. We get 4 different polishes in here. We get more of like a corally shade, a green, a nice oceany blue, and then a lilac color. This is actually what I have on my nails today, so if you like the vibe of my nails, this is what I have on. These were opaque with pretty much 1 coat, I want to say, but I did apply 2 coats, or when I went to the salon, they did apply 2 coats. I took this with me, and I think it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Plus, I already washed the dishes, cleaned the house, did a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just looking perfect. I know they have a neon set and like a rosy tone nail polish set, which I probably will pick up, but I think this is maybe like the 2nd time I'm using the Nails Inc. polishes, and very, very happy with the brand. They really, really have solid stuff. I would recommend for sure, and these are all full sizes. Next, I picked up the Kaja Mist Me Hydrating Face Mist. Because it said hydrating, I was like, yes, you have my heart. There's only 1.79 fluid ounces of product in here, which isn't too much, but it's perfect for me just because I rarely finish mists often, but the packaging is so cute, and I think it's supposed to have like a pina colada scent. Let's try it. It smells like vacation. Delicious. I can't wait to see how it performs on the face. Then I picked up a cream blush. I've been mentioning this so much here and there, but I'm preparing to do a cream blush video, letting you guys know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So this is from Melt Cosmetics. Really cute packaging. Love the box. It has like a little bit of a raised feel. It's one of their cream blush light blushes in Honey Thief, I think it's called. So they have this like regular cream formula, and then they also have, I think, like an illuminating cream formula as well. I just picked this one up. I feel like the shade is perfect for me. I also think I'm gonna like the finish. Whoa, hello, yum. This is stunning. This feels very emollient, and it seems like it's leaving a nice stain on my hand as well, but it's also blending out beautifully too. Hopefully it's gonna be buildable. I cannot wait to use this. I think this is going to be a winner. Plus, the packaging. Love that magnet. Okay, then finally, I did save the palettes for last. I picked up a bunch because there have been a ton that recently released. So first up, I actually do have a first impression up on this. I'll have that video linked down below if you guys want to see a first impression on it. It's the Teddy Bear palette by Too Faced. Really cute. Love the concept. I will say it is a little bit smaller than I expected. I love the packaging. This bear is adorable. In here we are receiving more of those like neutrally toned shades, some berry toned shades as well, mattes mainly, and then metallics too. I've used this quite a few times and so far so good. It's a great palette to use again for like just a good go-to day-to-day look, but you can kind of amp things up as well with these deeper shades right over here if you kind of want to take it from like day to night. I think this does have a lot to offer. I still want to play around with it a little bit more just to kind of give you guys my final thoughts, but so far I really love the formula, especially with the mattes. They are truly out of this world. So smooth, creamy, and soft, and delicious. I also did pick up the Ethereal Bloom palette here by Artist Couture. This is actually what I have on my eyes today. I pretty much used 2 shades, and then I just popped a little bit of something extra on top, like the 3rd shade, so pretty much two-ish shades. Oh, and then I put the blue in the inner corner. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I really enjoy the Artist Couture formula. This was one that I was wanting for a while, so I picked it up. Also has a magnetic vibe to it. Love that. And then here are what the shades look like on the inside. It's your like beautiful, just perfect pastel palette. We get mainly like pinky tone orangey shades, and then we get like a purple, and then like this really pretty green. I will say I've tried a few neon-ish palettes or pastel palettes, and I have to say most of them sucked. Like you can barely get the product on the eye. It doesn't last. It seems flaky. It seems chalky. Not my speed. This right here, you dip your brush in once, full on color on the eyes, but it's not like boom and then you can't blend. No, it's not like that at all. It's you put it on and it blends out so easily, so smoothly. Really, this eye look took me less than 5 minutes, and I didn't expect it because I was kind of like, all right, you know, like, okay, let me build up. No building up. It's perfect right off the bat. Everything is amazing about this one. I really, really love it. I can't wait to dip into like the purple tone shade. I saw someone do a really pretty like cut crease with that color, so I'm thrilled about that one. But yeah, overall, so far, really solid stuff, and I can't wait to see what other looks I could create with this because it is stunning, especially going into the summer and spring months. I think this is going to be a staple in my collection. I did also pick up 3 of the Huda Beauty Brown Obsessions palettes. So these are 3 brand new palettes she recently released to her line. Also with these, I have a first impression up on all of them. I share with you guys my thoughts. First initial thoughts basically, and then a look with 2 of the palettes. So far, so good. I think my favorite one is chocolate, but I like the caramel one as well. I think the mattes in here are definitely stronger than the metallics. They do work, but I think the mattes are definitely the star of the show. With the metallics, you kind of have to work it a little bit in there, but this looks really pretty on the eye. It has like more of like a sultry type of vibe. So this is chocolate. Then caramel, I think this one is so pretty. It's definitely more of like your warm tone palette, but you really could do a lot with this. And then this shade right over here, I thought it was gonna suck. It is probably one of the nicest shades I ever used on my lids, and that is saying a lot. I probably would just buy this just for that. And here we are getting also matte and metallics, and I would say it's pretty easy to use. Then the final of the 3 browns palette is the Toffee palette. This one right here is not one that I am like fully drawn to, but I did pick it up because it is very, very unique to my collection. I don't have anything like this. I have yet to use this on the eyes, but I have high hopes for this because I think it's just gonna take my makeup game to the next level of levels that I haven't done. You know what I mean? So we'll see about this one. Love the packaging of these, and I mean, I can't wait to play with them a little bit more. Final product that I picked up is one that I didn't know if I was gonna, but then, you know my love for Natasha Denona's products and shadows especially. I picked up the Circo Loco palette. This is one of her bigger palettes. I think it's 129 buckaroos, so definitely a little bit up there. But for some reason, this palette spoke to me. With this one as well, I felt like it definitely is pretty different, very different than pretty much anything I own in my collection. I mentioned that I'm going to do a first impression on this, but I haven't yet. Maybe I'll do like a full face of new makeup at Sephora sometime soon, so definitely stay tuned. Maybe I'll use this one. But yeah, the palette pretty much includes your blues, some orangey tone shades, and then like this pretty gold as well. Looking at this, I feel like I might have a hard time like creating looks, but I feel like once I kind of get down in there, I think that I'll be able to create such stunning looks with this one. Also something that'll take me out of my comfort zone and just allow me to be creative, you know, and I feel like I need that sometimes. But yes, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a long one, but I am so happy with all of the items that I picked up recently. Let me know what items you guys are picking up. I know they're releasing so many awesome goodies now from like Patrick Ta, some goodies from Kaja, tons of Sephora favorites kits. I'm probably gonna place another order. I don't know. It's really exciting. I'm looking forward to reading your comments down below. Let me know what's up. Thank you so much again to Sephora for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.